the saying is, why did I fall? It's so we can learn to pick ourselves back up. And I'm going to carry that on for the rest of the year and for as long as I possibly can. I'm picking myself back up. It is the best feeling. So in this video, it's going to be just me talking to you, just in terms of the action camera, just to nip that bit in the bud. I haven't been out with it, simply because two reasons. One, with the dark nights, it just looks awful. I'm not even going to bother putting the footage I got up when I took it for a test run in the dark. And I would hate for it to come out the way it did, because it would annoy me. And as a person who prefers quality content, I didn't like it. And secondly, just things with like life. I just haven't had a chance to film outdoors with the camera. Didn't get to do a part run because I was away at Natwich for the full day with Morpeth, and Sunday was Remembrance Sunday, so I took the camera out and I took some pictures of the service that was outside my house. And also because of the long trip, I was pretty tired. If you look up where Natwich is, you'll see that after quite a long bus journey. So I just thought I'd treat myself to a bit of a Sunday lie-in, go pay my respects for the Remembrance Day service, take some pictures, and then come back and then make a Sunday dinner for the first time, which it was okay. But anyways, running wise, let's talk about running. Last week, the 2 sessions that I was at for Run Eat Sleep were it just added to that week. This last week, honestly, is the happiest week I've had for such a long time. And it's not just running, there's lots of other things that have clicked into place that have made last week just the best week for me, for God knows how long. Just going away from training on Tuesday night, catching up with Nick, and just having a good chinwag with Luke, and having Luke saying I look stronger each week was a massive confidence boost. And then going to work and people saying that I've lost a bit of weight, which I've noticed around my tummy, because there was some clothes that I was just really embarrassed to wear, because although I wasn't quite a large gut, it just looked a bit unorthodox and horrible from my point of view, and I felt rubbish. But knowing that those clothes kind of fit and look a bit better, and being told at work, you know, I've lost a bit of weight off my face, it's just a great feeling. And I feel like I'm in a position with running where I can only get stronger and stronger and stronger. Because walking away from, say, Tuesday's session, where it was a hill session, and you just got to do as many lamp posts reps as you could in 20 minutes. So it's like a extended pyramid session for 20 minutes. And I just kept the same pace. Normally with those kind of sessions, I would just like fast and then slow and then fast and then slow. But no, it was kind of like, it was just a really constant rate. And there was not one point where I thought, I'm going to have to slow down and stop. And that's when I walked away thinking, it's actually starting to work. And that made us feel great. So that's the kind of thing I'm looking forward to now on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays now, where if I can train 3 times a week and chuck in a park run somewhere, it'll just add to how I'm feeling at the minute. Because this time last year I was not this happy. This time last year I just thought I was either gonna go one way in terms of ending it, or go to or just put my head in the sand and wait for it to blow over almost, which I had a horrible habit of doing then, but not anymore. I've learned to cook, which is something I never thought I'd ever do. And again, that's a massive confidence boost. I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but I made myself a Sunday dinner. I burnt the Yorkshires, but I've made bloody Yorkshire puddings. I've never made Yorkshire puddings before. But it's just those kind of things where those little tiny little things can give me a nice confidence boost. And I want to carry that on for as long as I possibly can, even into Christmas, because we all know that Christmas is a horrible time, especially if you're on your own. This will be my first Christmas on my own. So I just want to carry on this positive and happy feeling going into Christmas knowing that if I can just get to Christmas, enjoy it with the family, see friends at the same time, have a good time, and don't let being on my own beat me up too much, then I'll be okay, because I've got a good circle around me. But in terms of running, I've already identified a couple of things for Christmas. I know that it is November, it pretty much is Christmas, whether you like it or you don't. So let me know what you're going to ask for Christmas in the comments below. I've got a couple of ideas, mainly just running tops. Not quite sure on shoes, but if you get to get some new shoes, which ones do you fancy? But other than that, I just wanted to come on and just talk how great it's been. Hopefully this video, without sounding too, well, no, I don't want to sound arrogant, because that would annoy me. But I don't want it to come across of me being really happy and making people feel like, oh, he's happy and he's bragging about it. Quite the opposite. I feel, for me anyways, that if I see someone on TV that I know or I've grown to know who is happy, it makes me happy. So maybe this is what I'm kind of hoping this video will do, is you see all this in where I'm at and it makes you happy or makes you smile. Because I just want to, yeah, everyone should be smiling, especially around this time of the year, and enjoying running, enjoying being active, and just being happy overall. It's not easy. Depression doesn't go away overnight. I'm happy to accept the fact that this is going to be stuck with me for the rest of my life, and I'm going to have good days, hopefully more good days than bad days. And when the bad days do come, when they come, because I know they're going to come, that I take on the chin, embrace it, and not try and fight it off, and just accept it and go and do the things that make me happy. So going out with a camera, going out with a drone, going out with friends and family, going for a run, going for a walk, little things like that. And that's what I kind of want to relay on to you, is just, if there's a kind of, I'm no expert, right? I'm not an expert of mental health, but I found that when I was in therapy, talking to a therapist, doing the things that make me happy helped. That was what my therapist was basically trying to drill into my head. Go and do the things that you love to do. Go and catch up with your friends for a run. Go and do this with your camera. Go out for a walk somewhere. Just do those little things. But look, again, I'm not a mental health expert, but those little things, maybe if you're stuck, do those little things. But anyways, that's enough of me talking. I just want to finish up on this. That I just want to say thanks to everyone who's been following the channel and back engaging with the channel again. I am on TikTok and I am on Instagram, but just folk on here have been great, and it's been so nice. And just being home as well has taken some getting used to, but when I'm settled and talking to people again, it's just nice to, the saying is, why did I fall? It's so we can learn to pick ourselves back up. And I'm going to carry that on for the rest of the year and for as long as I possibly can. I'm picking myself back up. It is the best feeling, and hopefully in terms of running, I get back to run those quick times that I want so much. But as long as it makes me this happy, then that's enough for me.